up, guys? Welcome to another episode of 10 Horse Monty YouTube channel. Had a lot of questions and comments over the last month about co-angling. People that were wanting to get into the tournament scene, wasn't really sure how to go about it, what's the best option, the best path forward. If you're new to fishing tournaments, I would highly recommend getting involved in a bass club. A local bass club is a great way to feel out the tournament scene, to learn the local lakes. You're going to get to fish with people that have been doing it for a while. They're probably pretty knowledgeable of the local bodies of water, and it's just a great way. It's low stress, it's relaxing, you'll meet some really good friends, and it's an excellent way to get a feel for tournament fishing and what's involved with it. I'm in the Cape Girardeau, Missouri area. There's several clubs in this area. I currently fish with the 9-9 Club, and we're a 10 horsepower limit club. All of our boats are small John boats, 9-9s. We fish a lot of the smaller lakes. If you're interested in this club, get a hold of me at Gabe Montgomery Fishing on Facebook or 10 Horse Monty Fishing on Facebook. Just send me a PM and I can give you some information on that. There is another club here locally up in Perryville area, and it's a bigger boat club. It's a Perryville Bass Club, I think they call it. You know, all these clubs have Facebook pages, so what I would recommend is just get on Facebook and punch in local bass club or bass club near me or whatever city you live in. Put that into your Google search and you're going to find some clubs in your area. In Southern Illinois, there's the Little Egypt Bass Club. That club has got some heritage. It's been around for many, many years. Great group of guys over there. There's the Kincaid Bass Club, I think it's called. There's several over there, and if I'm missing your club, I apologize. But so get on Facebook and just do a search, and you'll find something in your area. That is the first step I would do. I highly recommend that. And go as a non-boater. You know, go as a non-boater for a few years, and if you get some confidence, you get comfortable with the lakes that you're fishing in that club, then jump over to the boater side and see what you got. It's a good way to challenge yourself. I like a little competition, friendly competition. It's fun. You know, you're typically going to make some lifelong friends. It's a lot of good working class folks that fish the bass clubs, and it's a good way to get out there and learn the local lakes. But go as a co-angler first. Don't jump in as a boater right off the bat. So if you get comfortable in that situation and you want to move up a little bit, there's the team tournaments. There's USA Bassin. They have a lot of different divisions throughout the Midwest region, and there's Angler's Choice. Same scenario. These are team tournaments. You'll have to have somebody that you want to fish with. You'll have a buddy. They're buddy tournaments. So you and your buddy can pay your entry fee and fish these tournaments. That's a great way to fish a tournament. It's not near as stressful as some of the bigger tournaments, but yeah, you definitely get a feel for making your own decisions. They're very affordable. I think the USA Bassin tournaments are $60 a tournament. Angler's Choice is about $150. They each have a membership, an annual membership fee, but they've got websites, so you can go look up USA Bassin Angler's Choice on the World Wide Web. Google that stuff, check it out. There's a lot of information out there. If you want to get involved in a little bit different scene, you know, there is the FLW BFLs. They recently lowered their entry fees, which is a godsend, man. They kept going up. But they were bought by the MLF franchise, and FLW was bought by the MLF franchise, and one of the good things about that was they lowered the entry fees. So instead of being $165 for a co-angler, they've dropped back down to $100, which is still a lot of money, but it's not $165. That was getting out of control. The BFLs are fun. They're a draw format. So the best way to go about doing that is pay your entry fee as soon as you can. Usually you can start paying for a division in November for a tournament that's in March. If you can't pay right up front, you need to find you a link, a boater link. And a boater link is somebody that ensures you will have a place in that tournament. So for each boater, there has to be a co-angler. And if there is 75 co-anglers signed up, but there's only 65 boaters, there's going to be 10 co-anglers on the waiting list. And there's a good chance that you will not be able to fish. So if you can link, they call it linking, if you can link up with a boater and you guys both sign up at the same time, you will be guaranteed to fish that tournament. That's the ideal way to do that. And if you go to, there's a Facebook page, it's the BFL Link Finder, I believe is what they call it. You can go on there and you can kind of say, hey, I'm a co-angler wanting to fish the LBL division, the first tournament. I'm looking for a boater link. Put your name out there, and a lot of times you will have a boater contact you, and you can get linked up that way. The BFLs are fun. It's a great way to learn a particular lake. Like the LBL division, they just fish Kentucky Lake and Barkley. All 5 tournaments are down there. So you're going to really learn a lot in one season about a particular body of water. You're going to fish with some sticks, some local sticks, and then you're going to fish with some guys that are just kind of getting into it and wanting to learn. So, you know, you never know what kind of draw you're going to get, but you can learn something from anybody. You can learn how not to do things, or you can learn how to really focus when you're in a situation that's not ideal. And if you draw a good boater, you can learn a lot about how to fish, you know, whatever that body of water has to offer, like ledges and, you know, offshore humps, all kinds of different stuff. You got to kind of think about it as a learning experience. Don't enter these tournaments, especially the BFLs, thinking you're going to go out and just kick everybody's butt and you're going to win all the tournaments. Don't do it if you don't have a little playing money, a little bit of spending cash, because it is an investment. But don't let that little bit of money keep you from doing it if that's really what you want to do. But think of it as a learning experience. Go out there. It's almost like you're getting guided. If you get a good draw, you'll learn a lot. It's like a guide trip for $100 basically, like a $400 guide trip for $100. You're going to learn different techniques that they use. You're going to learn a lot about different baits and different colors. I learned quite a bit the last several years fishing the BFLs. There's several just local tricks and tips that I learned. I could go on and on about those, but treat it as a learning experience. If you go in there expecting to win every one, you're going to be disappointed, and you're going to have some success, you know, whether it's bringing a big bag of fish across the scale or just learning some new tips and techniques. So I'm going to do a couple more of these co-angler videos. We'll talk about how to pack, how to get your gear ready, and we'll also talk about maybe the mindset of fishing behind a boater out of the back of the boat. Hope this video helps you guys. If you have any more comments or any more suggestions on videos to do, please let me know. I'm always open for that. And if you haven't subscribed, I encourage you to do that. It really helps us out. Until next time.